Hi again. Here's Jim. And this time we'll look at his 1976 American Motors Pacer Model DL made in Wisconsin. He's just had it painted not long ago. These were funny-looking little cars, as American Motors scrambled to fill automotive needs not met by the Big Three. For the first 2 or 3 years, production of the car sold well, but came the time when anyone who wanted to buy a Pacer had already bought one, and sales slumped. Here's Jim.
This is my understanding as well. They sold exceptionally well, perhaps better than company estimates initially, and they had to ramp up production. But that's right, it was an unusual car, and I think if you wanted one immediately. And this is incidentally the second Pacer I've had, and I was one of those who liked the car and wanted to get one immediately. That was back in the day.
It was billed as the world's first wide small car. Here's what AMC was telling car buyers back in 1976.
We made it wider so you get more room. We put in an isolated suspension system for a smooth ride and rack and pinion steering for precise handling. It's got far more visibility, bigger doors, and a wide hatch. This is the AMC Pacer, and it's everything a small car never was.
I would say a lot of the things they did on that car were worthy tries. Not everything was successful. There's a rudimentary bump in the roof that was designed for a roll bar that I don't think was ever actually placed. There was that door feature that you mentioned. The doors also had I-beams in them to make the car extremely safe in the event of a crash, but at the penalty of being a very heavy car. And by some standards, the car is underpowered. My car is a 3-speed transmission, so I can get out of its own way. But if it's coupled with an automatic, it's not the fastest thing away from a traffic light.
One of the things you'll notice about the Pacer is the amount of glass. Designers built in good visibility, but glass could create other problems.
Visibility is superior. My wife and I really like the car in the fall, when the weather's a little cooler, and that's significant too, because you're right, David, about the penalty of glass. The glass, in addition to being very heavy, creates a greenhouse effect on the car. The car was referred to as a rolling greenhouse, and that's not incorrect. But it's, especially as we get older, I find that, you turn your neck, you can see there's a very slim C-pillar at the back. There's almost no obstruction at all. So it's a very safe car from that standpoint to drive. Visibility is excellent.
Let's talk about the engine.
It's a 4.2 liter straight six, 258 cubic inches. It's a very reliable engine, very low horsepower engine. It's got 7 main bearings, very dependable. It's a workhorse.
Here is another snapshot of Jim's 1976 AMC Pacer. Jim also owns this beautiful Chrysler convertible. It's ideal for summer cruising, and he and Pat enjoy it a lot. Thanks to Jim for this interview. Plenty more videos to come in the weeks ahead. I hope you enjoyed. Until then, stay safe, and as the weather allows, keep on cruising.